Hey everybody, it's happy Friday. How are you? My name is Rebecca. I am the Bexa boss lady and I thank you so much for joining me. Woo! Each one of these videos is getting better and better because I'm practicing and I have better lighting and a better camera. So I can't take all the credit for it, but I am more than excited that so many of you have been watching me and my crazy rants about reselling and being sick and all the other crap that I talk about. And today, drum roll please, I thought I would give you a rundown of what I do with an item from the time I bring it home from wherever I sourced it from, or even my own closet, to how I get it all the way through listing, pictures, whatever, and stored away, ready to go. So I went to, you guys, I went to the Savers, which ours is called Unique, but it's the Savers company, 50% off sale on the 4th of July. Oh my God, I will never, ever, ever go back there. There were so many people ramming my carts, women like reaching over me and grabbing things out of my hand. And I really thought I was gonna have to budget bail money into my PayPal account just so I could get out of there without murdering someone. Well, not really, I'm not gonna murder somebody, but you know what I mean. It was so aggravating and frustrating being in there with all these crazy people pushing the carts. After 30 minutes, I texted my husband and I said, please come get me, because we only have one car. Hashtag one car problems, right? So we have one car. So I had to call him to come get me. And it didn't end up being a bust because I did get some good stuff, but I got some stuff that I needed to research. So I thought this would be a good time. Let me see if I can find my first thing. Oh, I'm gonna show you these shoes. Hang on one second. I'm back. Okay, so I have these shoes, right? And I cannot emphasize to you enough that being able to touch and feel quality items is going to be a huge secret weapon when you're outsourcing. Now, I grew up in a household where my mom really liked good stuff, my grandma liked good stuff. We didn't spend a lot of money on it, but we had nice stuff when I was growing up. And I like nice stuff, I like designer things. And my dog is sneezing on the couch while I'm filming a video. Pugs are just God's little weirdo, right? Anyway, sorry, going back. You guys must get so sick of watching my videos where I just go on and on and on. I think that's what happens when you work by yourself all day, is you just become like a crazy person. Anyway, so I was with all these people at Savers and I'm trying to feel my way around. And I was in the men's shoes department and I saw these shoes. Now, these shoes, what I usually look for are the really nice leather. Can you guys see this? The really nice leather and the color. You can just tell that these are very nice, well-made shoes. So I grabbed them and there were so many people, I just wanted to get the hell out of there. So whatever I bought, I took home with me, and then I figured I could return it or whatever, you know, just list it, because it was half off, so it wasn't that much. These were like $6 or something. So anyway, I get home and I text my brother-in-law who sells shoes, who's a shoe distributor, sorry. And sorry, Zach. And I asked him what this is. So there is some like handwritten stuff. You guys probably can't see it on the camera very well, but there's like, come on little guy, focus where I need you to focus. I don't know, I don't think you can see it. Oh, there it is. So there's handwritten stuff in here. And these are Church's famous English shoes. Now, I mean, you could just tell, they're heavy, you can tell. These are lovely, lovely, lovely men's loafers. And so he had me text his father and I sent him a picture of this. And basically, these are like custom made shoes that are obviously made in London, England. And this was the cobble maker who signed these shoes. And what I basically did was Googled it. Google is your best friend. And I know so many of us want to just go on Instagram and be like, should I buy these? what should I get for this? How much should I list this for? What is this? What is this shoe style? Is this brown or chestnut? But really, you can get it done so much faster if you just use Google and get it done with. I found out after about, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes that these are retail for 590 euros, which is about 673 US dollars. I really wish they were my husband's size because we would be keeping them. They're just lovely shoes. You guys think I like these shoes a lot? Because I do. So anyway, that's what I do. When I get home with these items, if I don't know exactly what they are, I do my research, my due diligence, and I figure out what they are. So for instance, I don't even know, I just know Cabi is a brand that will sell for a decent amount of money. They seem to have a following of people. And what I love the most about Cabi is that they put their style numbers on their tags. So if you get one of their items in the size tag here, you will see that they have a style number. So it's very easy to search the name and whatever else that these are. Another item I got that were fantastic condition are these Ted Baker jelly flats. Again, I simply searched Ted Baker black jelly flats on image search, and guess what came up? These shoes. These shoes came up. So you can find it if you just search the description of what the item is. Now, there are certain things that I have no idea, and maybe you can help me with this because I searched for 15 minutes. I couldn't figure it out. I got a pair of Armani jeans. Let me get them for you. All right, so I got these Armani jeans. I have searched every number, every style. I have no idea if these are men's or women's. They're size 27. They look really big for a women's 27. But they look really small for a man. I don't know. I'm just kind of torn at this. So here is the thing. So I searched all those numbers. Come on. So I searched all of those. I did all that. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to guess. Sometimes you just have to guess. You just have to list it, guess, put all the measurements, write that you're not sure, and call it a day. Although you don't always get the best money for that. So anyway, so that's what I do. I get these items home and I do my homework. I research them, I see where they are. Sometimes I do it in the thrift store because that way I know what I'm buying. But if I don't have time or it's crazy in there, I'll do it when I get home. Now, I have on my computer a Google spreadsheet, and I have the date it was purchased, what store and location it was purchased from, the brand, the item, the type, the price I paid, the sale price, which then automatically calculates the actual price paid, the sold price, what I made on that item, minus the fees and all of those kind of things, the date it sold, where it sold, so eBay, Poshmark, Tradesy, Instagram, that kind of stuff. The status, whether it was a regular sale or a clearance. My husband wants me to start tracking clearance stuff, the things that I, like lose $1 or $2 on because I'm just trying to get them out of my inventory. And then he has all sorts of other stuff on here that he tracks. So we are actually firming up a date for our data webinar that's gonna be free, so pay attention to that. Follow me on Instagram, Boss Lady Resale, and I will be posting all about it. He is the data guru, literally. That's his handle. And we're gonna show you guys what we do with my data and how now I'm kind of getting my grips on what I have and what I need to buy in the future. So I make sure I enter it. So before I do anything, so I get it home, I figure out what it is, I put it in my system, and then I make sure it's okay to sell. So I look around, does it need, I think I said in one of my recent videos that I'm not gonna spend a lot of time cleaning stuff. I made one exception for these Coach shoes. I did wash these. I'm going to take the magic eraser around the edges to get them nice and clean, because they're really in good shape and there's not a lot of them online for resale value. So I thought, maybe if I cleaned them up, I could get some more out of it. The Coach Coach sneakers sell much better if they're clean. So actually most sneakers sell much better if they're clean. And then I have, I think I've shown some of you in the past, my little area here, which you can see. So this right here is my kitchen island, and this right here is my other half of my kitchen. And I have an IKEA cart here with all of my tools on it. So I have defuzzers and suede brushes and all of those kind of things. I have my steamer, which you can see right there. So this is my steamer, and I bought it on Groupon Goods. It's a Slav steamer. And then I have my light boxes. But if you look, okay, I'm gonna take you on a tour here. These are my natural light, this right here, okay? And then down here is where the magic happens. This is my floor. This is such a great video. This is my floor. That's my little lady. Okay, so my mannequin. So everything is set up here. So everything that I have, I bring out in the middle of my kitchen, drives my husband freaking crazy because he comes home and there's like crap everywhere. There's dirty clothes on our counter, which I clean every night, obviously, before we eat. And I just have stuff everywhere. So if you have stuff everywhere, you're not the only one. It's like code for being a reseller or something. I don't know. Okay, so I get together what I have, I figure out what it needs, and then I draft it. So my process is draft everything and measure it. So I'll draft 20 things at a time, and then I come back and I will take all their pictures and I list them. Okay, so you guys got this. So here's what I do. I'm gonna run through this one more time. I take my item, I do my research. I figure out if it needs anything, washed, repaired. Somebody asked me in one of my videos if I wash everything that I buy, and no, I don't. There are times that I buy things and they seem extra stinky. This shirt smelled like a big ball of sweaty armpits. It makes you want to run out and buy this shirt in my store, doesn't it? I just won't show you what it is. I actually might keep it because it's cute, but it was gross. So I OxyCleaned it up and threw it in the washer with some other stuff, and now it smells all fresh and clean. Yes, it smells so pretty. So, yes, sometimes I do. If it's a really nice blazer, I love buying blazers. So I have a Theory blazer that I need to take to get dry cleaned. Any dry cleaning, I factor that into the cost of the item before I resell it. So make sure you're not dry cleaning like an Ann Taylor jacket that I just sold for $6 on eBay, because the dry cleaning is $5 or $6 or $7 or something. So don't lose money by cleaning your items. That's what I will tell you. Then I make sure I put it into my computer, and like I said, follow me on Instagram. We're gonna do a webinar probably in the next 10 days or so, depending on if I have to go to New York City to see this specialist doctor again that I had surgery on. But that's another day, another story for another day. And you enter it in the thing. Then I get my eBay out, my laptop out with my eBay on it, and I draft it, okay? So I sit here, I get each item, I measure it, I draft it, I search for whatever was similarly sold, so I'm getting a good price range of what I should list it for. And then I come back and I take pictures of it. So a big tip that I have learned, let me see if I can find, okay. A tip about getting this stuff down. It has taken me a while to get my process down so that I am able to roll through these listings. I'm still slow. I'm still steaming stuff and farting around with it on the floor to make sure it looks okay. So I still have those kind of habits. Old habits die hard, I guess. Die hard. But what I want to tell you is to get to a point where you're taking your pictures and you know every single, I snap a lot in these videos, I don't know why. So you know every single angle you want to take of the picture. So, you know, if you have this jacket, you know you want the front and the side and the back. I like to take a picture of the inside if it's lined. I take a picture of any tags, so retail tags, price tags, materials tags, size tags, and then I take all of the measurements. But I have a specific method of how I do it. I do my pants a certain way, and I do them the same way every time, every pair of pants. They get folded the one way, take picture, picture, straight, picture, picture, back, picture, picture, fold it up, put on my counter, ready to be put away. So that way now I have gone through all this stuff that's on my counter now. That stuff all needs to be bagged. So after everything is done, ready to go, so, you know, we have this little jacket here. I fold it up, I make sure, you know, we do have pets, we have 2 dogs, so these things are like gold in our house. Okay, so I use them all the time. And then I take my item and I use these bags. So these are 10 by 13, and I have some 9 by 13 bags. And I like them because they zip. You can go to Walmart and buy the bread bags and put stickers on them. I have pets. I have a dog that sheds, 2 dogs that shed. And I have dog hair everywhere all the time, even though I vacuum constantly. So for me, once, like these pants, I listed these pants today, and the second I was done with them, they were rolled again and put in this bag and ziplocked, because, you know, black with white dogs just doesn't mix. So I made sure I get that right in there. So I put the item in the bag like this. I suck all the air out of it to make sure that it's nice and compact. And then I buy these little like address labels, and I just write on here for the girl who helps me ship in the morning. I write Church's men's loafers, size 9. I put it on there, and then I put it in the corresponding bin. So I have right now about 300 items in my inventory, and my bins are broken down into shoes, skirts and shorts, pants, jeans, shirts, blazers and jackets, sweaters, men's clothes, kids' clothes. And then I have some other stuff that, like boots and shoes, that are in their boxes in my closet. That's really how I have it all. So maybe one day when my husband's home, I'll take you on a little tour of everything. But until then, we're standing here stationary, and I'm gonna just show you how to do it. So I put everything in the bags, and the reason I use these bags, like I said, number 1 is because they, you know, protect from the dog hair. If you have pet hair, dander, anything, bunnies, ferrets, birds, whatever you have in your house, make sure this stuff is sealed so you don't have to worry about it. For a long time, I was just sticking my stuff in the bins and then rolling it and getting it ready to go and sending it. That was also when I was only shipping like 4 or 5 things at a time, so I would wrap them real nice in tissue paper. Now I'm shipping 15, 20, 25 things at a time, and I just don't have time to write everyone a love note and fold it pretty and put ribbon on it and all the other stuff people do. And I don't want to, because I don't think it's necessary. I don't want you, if I buy anything from your closet, don't even waste the tissue paper. Just put a thank you sticker on it, make sure it's clean, exactly what you described, and send it to me. Because that's what I care about. I don't care about your bow you spent 50 cents on to put on my thing. No offense. Just don't waste your money on me. Don't do it, because I don't want it. Save it. Put it on somebody else's that feels like you have to package it like a princess to give you a 5-star review in Poshmark. That's my rant on that. All right. Well, that's my quick run through of my process. It's really not that exciting or thrilling. I don't have a ton of secrets to tell you, except it's a lot of work. And I have now developed a process to make it go smoother. That's all that there is. So you gotta find your process, what works best for your house, your office, your closet, your storage, whatever it is, and get your method to your madness going. So when you're ready to go, guys, when you're ready to go, you're ready to go. And you can just roll them out. Oh, now I'm clapping. Can you tell it's Friday? Ugh, I've been listing all day. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. and I hope you learned something. If you didn't, I'm sorry. There's other videos you can learn stuff from. If you want to know what's in my toolkit, my reseller toolkit, I have a video for that. You can watch that one too. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you next time, and bye-bye.